So now that we know who the VP pick is, what is the Metro saying about this pick? We want to turn to 11 Alive's Brittany Kleinpeter with a look at the voter perspective on J.D. Vance. Brittany, you went out there, you spoke to a lot of voters. What are people saying?
We did speak to a lot of voters, a lot which particularly leaned right, and they shared with us that while some of them knew who J.D. Vance and others did not know who he was, they all were eager to learn more about him. Have you guys heard of J.D. Vance?
You sure have.
Yeah?
Yes.
You have? What do you think of him?
Well, I think it's a good choice, and I'm happy.
He's a senator from Ohio. He was very anti-Trump, and now he has moved forward to sort of seeing from both sides of the street.
Much like this bustling shopping center on a summer day, Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance is coming in hot, being selected by former President Donald Trump to join his presidential ticket as he vies to return to the White House. Now on Trump's team, in 2016, Vance was never a Trump Republican, calling him dangerous and unfit for office. Have you heard of J.D. Vance? J.D. Vance. But at just 39 years old, only serving his first term in Senate, who is this political newcomer? We went out to ask Georgia voters this very question. What do you think of him?
I'm not a Trump fan, so I think he is very controversial, J.D. Vance, what I've read about him.
Yeah.
Don't like him.
Vance previously joined the Marines, served in Iraq, and earned a degree from Yale Law School. Some voters sharing they became familiar with the Ohio native after reading his memoir, The Hillbilly Elegy, which describes his life growing up in poverty.
I love J.D. Vance.
Yeah?
A great American.
You've heard of him?
Oh, I know all about him.
Yeah, what do you know about him?
I know that he came from a very abusive home, that his grandmother raised him. I know that he pulled himself up by his bootstraps. He's a great American.
While some voters hadn't heard of him prior to today, had you heard of him before they nominated him yesterday?
No.
It seems many find his younger age an asset this election.
The ages of Trump and Biden are both kind of unappealing to what we want to run the country. Then picking someone like J.D. Vance, who is a part of a younger demographic, that'll for sure, I think, probably help him in terms of his appeal to younger voters.
Now, if former President Donald Trump and J.D. Vance did win this election, Vance would become the third youngest vice president in U.S. history. Guys?